And recently you made some headlines with being on OnlyFans. How have you felt? Have you had any fans reach out to you? How has the response been?
Yeah, I've had a overwhelming response. A lot of people, I've gotten negative comments, I've gotten positive comments. That it's just something I started up earlier in the year. I like to venture with different projects outside of tennis, and me personally, I've had a great experience on the platform. It's another side of me. I make really good money doing it, and I also enjoy it. It's I get to have a little bit of a normal side to me. So for me personally, I enjoy it.
And what inspired you to start it up?
I have a really close friend. He's a huge creator on there, so I saw he was doing really well. He's obviously a different level on it than I am, but just overall, I got the opportunity. People reached out to me about joining the platform, and I just started it and I tried it, and it kind of took off. The tennis marketing aspect of it helped me a little bit, but yeah, it's a fun way where I get to be myself a little bit, so I have no problem with it.
Are there interesting parallels, do you think, between professional athletes and something like OnlyFans, where it's sort of like, they both involve conditioning and training and your body and that kind of stuff, and is there some sort of overlap there?
Yeah, definitely different training than tennis, but I think one thing people don't realize is when you're on OnlyFans being a content creator, it's like you kind of have to spend hours, making content for subs and this and that, and also there's different levels to OnlyFans. So obviously I'm not super far on the far side of it, but I'm having fun with it, and definitely different, but it's a way for me to have an outlet outside of tennis.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, or?
Yeah, I would probably say maybe the only thing I've gotten is a misconception of me doing sex type of work on OnlyFans. I personally don't. That's the only thing I've seen in some of the articles. I think it was the Daily Post UK. But that's definitely not on my platform. I do push boundaries, but not to that level. Another part of the tennis and OnlyFans aspect is I think people think when you're on tour, you're automatically making a ton of money. Yes, I have done very well throughout my career. I've made great investments from the time I was young, so it's I'm fine. But at the same time, tennis players spend $100K plus a year on coaching, hotels, food, training, physio. So if I have another avenue where I'm able to make a lot of money to support that, I don't see anything negative with it personally. It's an expensive sport, so I invest a lot of my money from there back into tennis, and I think that's one thing people don't understand. They think it's I'm just doing it to do it. It's a great moneymaker. It's a great investment. If I have the potential to make a lot of money on there, why am I not going to take it? It's giving me a better life.